Hello everyone, I'm Xeff, and we're going to play some Dark Forces, just like I said. Yeah, I took a week off of recording, just like I said I would. As you can see, we're on a Pentium OverDrive, 83 MHz. It is a VIP board, MB-4DUP. It's made by Aquarius. So it's like the PCI version of the one in my U5. 32 megs of RAM, 256k of cache. It's got an ET4000 video card in the form of the Spea Nurture Minus. And the sound card, well, not one I'd recommend. Quite expensive. Yeah, you might have just seen that. And they were expensive when they were new, and they're really a lot like an ISA version of the Sound Blaster Audio PCI, which figures because it was made by the same company originally. Like, it wasn't originally a creative card. And given everything now uses a derivative of the Stack 97 that card used, then this is kind of the ancestor, probably, of what you're using to listen to this now. This game does have lengthy cutscenes at the start, so if you want to skip past that, because I will let the credits run and everything, then, you know, use the chapters as usual if they're working. Otherwise, they'll be in the description. If they're not working, they'll still work from there, probably. Again, I can only input the data. It's down to the platform to do what it's supposed to do with it. But yeah, Dark Forces. Oh, hang on a minute. I want a mouse. Can I load a mouse? I can. I don't actually need one, I suppose, but we'll use one anyway. This game has an underrated ability, because you can see my CD drive's E. This game can use any letter of CD drive. A lot of them are sort of hard-coded to only use a single drive. Dark Forces doesn't have to. It's quite easy to crack it to not need the CD as well, but I'm using my original CD from the 90s. I expect we will switch machine a few times through this game. SoundScape muck. I can't fault the music in the game. A long time ago, in a galaxy far, far away, people miss that. They think it's the future, don't they? It's more like a medieval fairy tale or something. Plagiarism. Am I going to get copyright hit for having the... well, whatever. Dark Forces. The New Order... hey, New Order. It must be Blue Monday. Of the Empire stretches its evil clutches across the galaxy, consuming planets with devastating results. Through many struggles, the Rebel Alliance has learned of a new Imperial battle station, the Death Star, with enough power to destroy an entire planet. Unable to acquire the plans to the deadly space station, the rebels have employed the skills of Katarn. Known to most as a mercenary for hire, Katarn is a rogue figure who has a partial alliance with the rebels. With a rebel yell, she grabbed Mom. Armed only with a blaster pistol and intimate knowledge of Imperial methods, Katarn prepares to infiltrate the Imperial base in which the plans are kept. Carl Katarn. So the movie should have been about. The guy's just awesome. You know, he's the son of a farmer. Used to work for the Empire, actually. Like, the Rebel Alliance don't fully trust him. Think he's maybe not entirely on their side. Katarn's on Katarn's side, I think, is all it is. But yeah, this is a first-person shooter game, if you didn't know. Came out in March of '95, so it's just a little more than a year later than Doom, which was still getting patched and updated. I think even after this game released. As I said, I am going to let the credits run. But you can skip them. Probably fit about 3 levels in this. One guy wrote this game engine, really? Are we sure about that? We've got 3 programmers there. Let's say 3 people did it. So one person did the game engine. It's called Jedi, the game engine in this go figure. And there's a Star Wars. We don't see any Klingons in this. But that's Star Wars, isn't it? What do you want about? Obviously, I'm not a fan of Star Wars, which I think is just testament to how good this game is, that I like it anyway. I'm more in the realm of Red Dwarf or classic Doctor Who or like Farscape. more my speed. You know, Red Dwarf is really the most realistic sci-fi show ever made, because if humans ever go into space, it will look like Red Dwarf, where the ships are crap and run down and were built to the lowest budget that corporation thought they could get away with. People like Dave Lister will work on them. Isn't that the name of the bitch who was at that house I nearly moved into? Oh no, not the mouse! Yeah, well I'll just patch those in later. Yeah, I'm not the fucking mouse. What a moron. So, a little bit of weird editing there, I guess, because I'll just let that full sequence run. Oh look, I ain't even tested this thing, and I know it'll work, because it's Dark Forces. This game works on fucking anything. I mean, this Pentium OverDrive is a bit overkill for it, really, which I did call this machine the Pentium Overkill, so that figures. Oh yeah, you get these briefings. I should put it on fucking hard bruv mode, but as I'm recording, I'll put it on medium. Confidential message from Senator Mon Mothma. The rebellion is counting on the completion of the mission, Commander Katarn. I hope success is on your side. There is in no doubt. When Katarn wants something to happen, it will happen. Like, he will just will it to happen, and it will come to pass. The Death Star plans are locked away at an Imperial secret base on the planet Januta. I don't want to get neutered. Where they await transport to Lord Vader. Very little is known about the layout of the base itself, so I'm afraid you will have to act as your own reconnaissance. Nothing to worry about. Once you have the plans, set out immediately. Operation Skyhook, hey, they're what my elevator uses, will deliver the plans to Princess Leia on the consular ship Tantive 4. She'll then continue the mission. Hang on a minute. Didn't, like, Luke and Leia, seem like interested in each other and turn out to be brother and sister? Oh, for fuck's sake, I can't even escape that when I play fucking Star Wars games. Mission objectives. Don't screw your sister. Is that one of them? I mean, it's alright as long as nobody finds out you've done it, I suppose. Well, anyways, find out and retrieve the Death Star plans, return to your ship on the roof of the base. Yeah, cool. We'll do that then. That seems like a good option. Before anything goes wrong. Oh, fucking yeah, man. This game's brilliant. Fucking standard first-person shooter controls, arrow keys back and forth and turn. It has the alt strafing that was in vogue at the time. Has 3 speeds because you got run like fucking. He's pretty fast, isn't he, this Katarn fella? And you got go really slow as well, and they do affect the turning speed. I think their 3D actually does a little bit underrated there. I think more games should have done it. And you know the Doom guy can punch stuff and he just gets his face bit off? Yeah, Katarn can punch stuff, and when he does it, it gets knocked off its feet backwards and usually dies. So, here, look, we'll use it a bit more. He's a left-hander as well. Fucking hell. So yeah, no, he's not to be fucked about with, this guy. I'll worry about those later. Not to be messed with. We'll switch back to a gun for now. Katarn likes to use guns. really just so it gives his enemies a fair chance. That's the only reason he does it. I can't think any other reason he would want to do it. Yeah, because I think it just makes it weaker using the gun. I'm going to go completely the wrong way. I'm going to do it on purpose, because, you know, we played Doom and I kept criticising it and being horrible to it and saying the level designers were fucking clueless. Look at this, we got shields tucked away in the corners. Got caves, you know, and this one will go nowhere. This is a return path from somewhere else, because, well, if we go in this one, then, you know, you've got to treat the player like a bit of an idiot, and they're probably going to run in here when they start getting shot to bits if they don't know what they're doing. And over there, that's a revive. That will restore shields and health 100%. So, I mean, you've got to jump over that gap, because it will dump us in that other cave there. But, as you can see, you know, quite easy. Here we've got a headlight as well, which consumes battery, which is the green dots on the lower right heads-up display there. You know, make me hold, buddy. It's, I don't know who you think you're barking orders at, but I don't think it's going to work out for you. By all means, go for it. By all means, try, you know? Yeah, look at that. We actually came out of that probably better off than we went into it. The game didn't penalise us, and we got a red key. It wasn't hard to find. The game basically funneled us in this direction, so was it a big deal? Well, I could take those misters out, but I don't really need to. You can look up and down in this game. Page up and down keys. It handles a bit more like a flight simulator than most in that regard, but... Excuse me? Who's messing about with the door? I'm not having it. Yeah, if I'd looked at this before, it would have told me I need the red key. But it's pretty self-explanatory. You know, not much to know here. You know, so I don't like ET4000 VGA cards. I do seem to have rather a lot of them for some reason. I don't even know how, because they're fucking expensive things. You know, it's not like I would pay that kind of money. So I don't know how this happened. For years, this confused me. I'm like, well, there must be an elevator in there. How do you get to it? Well, it is, and I was just being a dumbass. I also noticed the walls down there look different. Look, we've got a nice window here that looks down at the doors. Excuse me, 1 second. So quite obvious what that just did. It's a better level design, I feel. That switch is less obvious. My dad thought that he insisted it did something at a different level. I like how the elevator comes back there. Little quality of life things, you know. Attention to detail. They make a big difference in a game. I think you've seen we have a crouch key. But yeah, Katarn has another ability Doom Guy doesn't have. Check this out. Look at him, he's off like a fucking springbok. Like, that's it. Yeah, we got a jump button. Add verticality to the game. Maybe you fucking need one. Here's the other elevator. Yeah, well, here's my authorization. There you go. A rotating sector. Amazing what happens when you seem to have not rushed the product, and if they did rush this, I'm amazed by what they did. There's always a bit of rushing in, well, development of anything, really. I fucking shot him clean off the side. Yeah, don't even have to come up here, you know. Just felt like doing it. Oh, fucking have it. You little robot, come here. Yeah, I think he might be cut from the same cloth as that Twinsen, you know. I'm not sure which one of them's harder, but certainly somebody's mad at us. So don't I have a thing to do here? Where is it? Or is it on the other side? Maybe on the other side. My bad. I don't know why I did that even. I've got no idea. Don't ask me. I'm tired. And I'm cold. It's very cold. And I don't get paid again till next year. So I can't put my heating on because I don't have any money. And meanwhile, you know, dickheads are off-bin layabouts who just sit on their phones all day looking at memes, buying fucking 3-bedroom houses on nice neighbourhoods and getting fucking wasted, and oh yeah, the world just ends with everything they want. And if they don't pay the bill, nothing fucking happens. Whereas I get the electric turned off. Fucking hate it, you know, the world keeps catering these fucking losers, man. They do nothing useful, they contribute nothing, and they always, you know, they'll get wives and kids and they'll beat them and abuse them, and the woman's talking to them like they're a little baby. Oh, come on, there's the police, it's alright. And they'd speak to me like a piece of shit just for existing because I don't have $1 million fucking dollars. And of course the loser giant guy, so woe is me, he's an expert at it. This area's entirely optional. Let's take note. So 181 shields, 100 health, 3 lives, there's a life system, 265 laser blasts. Let's see how it looks when we leave the area. We also have full battery. Make me stop. You can't do shit, buddy. Hey, can you remember when I showed you we had... I mean, it won't be very useful in here, but when I showed you we had the headlight. We also have this. IR goggles. Now I can see in the dark. Oh, well, isn't that redundant, don't you think? By the way, my karma is here. There's a switch, I think, here in the German demo of this game. I might put a clip of that in maybe in the next part. And I don't know what it does, it's only in the demo. Solwak's really good about stormtroopers yelling in German. I don't even think it's the effects of the early 20th century that makes German work for authoritarian yelling. It just sounds good in that language. So that wall's different. There's something suspect where I think I'm not fully in on what's going on here. Weapons supercharge! So, I mean, we came out of that area better off than we went into it. But that little detour... Oh, you want to fucking go, do you? Picked a wrong fucking moment to do it, pal. If I can master the controls again. By the way, that diagonal strafing technique doesn't seem to work so good in this game as it does in some of the time. I think this game has a check for that. And as we left the elevator up, we can go down here. Yeah, shut up. Oh, yes. They keep trying to stop me. It's not gonna work. What are you doing, buddy? Ah, shut up. I'm back in a pig's ear of this, actually. Getting carried away. I've got the phone chimes going. There's Jan Hall's trying to phone him. You know, wants to, I think she's getting a bit excited seeing him enact all this violence. I mean, you want violence. Carl Katarn's the guy to do it.
This is too easy. Now to get to my ship.
So he just thinks he's on fucking holiday, isn't it? I fucked myself up pretty bad, though. Like I was having fun. It doesn't matter. We'll make it back. But we actually will, because this game's designed quite well. Not always. There are some level design tendencies and some things with the controls are a little bit iffy. Getting this age, you kinda expect it. You can see this game's DNA all over Duke Nukem 3D, all over Blood, all over really most of the heavy-hitting FPS games of the 90s. Except its ones. I would argue this might actually be the most influential sector shooter from the 90s. We're gonna get sliding sectors, oh we are. Figured I'd let that shit give myself a little bit of a reprieve. And in comes a mouldy crow to take us away. Mission objectives complete. Yes, Well, I could just exit the mission, but I want to do a couple of things first. And this is a neat thing in the way this game works. But that elevator, that's the one that just took us to the roof. In fact, if I go in here, I can show you, because the game has an auto map, which you can bring up in-game. But we can bring it up in here as well, and go through floors. It's a little more advanced than most of them, in that the floors are separated. And, yeah, that elevator's the one that goes up to the roof. As you can see, it lines up perfectly. There's your roof. There's coming down through the floors. So, yeah. Cool, eh? We have the other screens in it. How do you get them from the keyboard? I can't remember. It shows our weapons, inventory, objectives, obviously all done, and secrets as a percentage. So we haven't found all of them. And the mission briefings in there. So now you're thinking, oh fuck, you've got to walk all the way back up there. No, I don't actually. There's your automatic. You can zoom it as well. All I have to do is press escape. And next mission. And we're a go.
Kyle delivers the plans to the Rebel Alliance. Soon afterwards, the Death Star is destroyed. But even as the Alliance celebrates this victory, another sinister plot is set in motion that will become an even greater concern for the Rebellion.
I mean, Katarn could have destroyed the Death Star with his bare hands, I think. Quite easily. Just perk it slightly.
The Emperor has approved your test demonstration, General Mock.
Thank you, Lord Vader. What I unveil today will mark a new era for the Empire. We will be able to decimate the rebels just as we did the Jedi Knights. At last, the Emperor's war will be filled only with the glory and beauty of decisive victory.
A noble cause, General. I hope the demonstration lives up to your claims. Proceed.
With pleasure. Dark Trooper, release.
I don't think these people realise what they're doing. Katarn is neither like Rebel or a Jedi Knight. He's Kyle Katarn. And you're going to piss him off. Like, you're going to annoy him like slightly. And that's not a good thing if you value your property or your life. All that shit. Well, what's done is done. An ill thought out decision. Dearing me.
Very impressive, General. The Emperor will be most pleased. Continue with your project.
Certainly, Lord Vader.
Thank you, Commander, for responding at such short notice. The Empire has been keeping us on the run since the destruction of the Death Star. 5 days ago, the Empire attacked one of our secret bases in the city of Talay.
This is Tak Base to anybody out there. Please, we're under Imperial attack. There was no warning at all. Total devastation. They broke through our shield. They broke through our shield!
Look, you have angered Katarn.
Tak Base was destroyed within minutes. Many innocent people in the surrounding city, as well as the rebel staff, were killed. Intelligence thinks that this may be an act of retaliation for the destruction of the Death Star.
Interesting. This looks like it could be a normal Imperial attack, except for those sounds.
Very perceptive, Commander. I know you understand that all we discuss here is classified. This Imperial officer, Crix Medine, wishes to defect to the Alliance. He has supplied us with information on the development of a new Imperial weapon. Those sounds you heard, we believe, come from that weapon.
Hey, I've got
a new
weapon.
type of stormtrooper. The Dark Trooper.
Oh, diversity and inclusion.
A new stormtrooper that can take out a rebel base that quickly? I should have kept working for the Empire.
The Rebel Command is not taking this lightly. They
It's
have
dark.
authorized me to hire you to find out if there is a threat, and if there is, to shut it down.
I've
That
heard.
is, if you are still on our side.
Can you imagine if they saw the fans on down there and it blew a robe up?
This could be interesting. Alright, I'm in. But I think I'll need some help on this one. I want Jan Ors as my mission officer.
Certainly. Then I will let Jan brief you further on your mission objectives. Thank you, Commander, and may the Force be with you.
Yeah, Jen Ors. They know each other. They're in Katarn. Like she was part of the, well, she was a Merle in the Empire. It's good to see you, Kyle. Good job on Operation Skyhook. The rebels were very impressed. Oh, I always make a good impression. If you know what I mean. I think she likes us. Now it's back to mission hopping, just like the old days. She's not too bad, is she? Rebel Command has made a brief reconnaissance of the area, and it's swarming with Imperial activity. The power is still down. I wouldn't mind seeing your knickers come down, love, if you know what I mean. Hey, wait, I was supposed to innuendo it. Oops. Well, I still won't mind, if you know what I'm saying. Some of the systems are going to be down as well. You'll need to find the main hydroelectric power generator and get it back online. Yeah, there it is. Rotating sectors and water physics. The Empire usually gets sloppy after a major... Oh, but you're not sloppy any, love. You're nice and tight. It's like a schoolgirl. So we won't be able to find evidence or leads about this new Dark Trooper we've been hearing about through Crix Merdine. My friend insisted it was Crix Madina. Maybe it's like a Chinese X, so it's like shh. So Crix Merdine. His contacts inside the Empire will help us follow up on anything you may pick up, or know some at home I'm picking up, love, if you know what I mean. Good hunting, Kyle. Objectives: find and restart the power generator, find some clue to the Dark Trooper, return to the landing area. Don't take the Dark Trooper lightly, because it's dark. It's a Dark Trooper. The dark side. Well, it is now, it's night time. Oh yeah, just leave me here. Evidently this game engine can do polygon models. Well, that's the wrong way. I could go that way, but I'm going to go this way. Look at that fool. If you think this guy's dangerous punching these guys, you ain't seen nothing yet. You know, when I first played this, I misheard them saying set blasters on full, and I kept hearing it as set blasters on pull, and I'm like, how do they know my name? That's weird. Let's just sneak on past. So we get to explore that a little bit in this game, but it gives you the option. Like, it's actually arguably better implemented than Strife. I'm going the wrong way here, but... Look at this Berser, can't even see me. Thing is, he's making noise, so his buddy's probably going to come and try and find out what's going on. Yeah, they didn't even get a chance to shoot. Yeah, alright, it's pitch black for me as well, I just know where I'm going. Like, usually I wouldn't use any of that so much, because I just know where everything is. Nothing else for it here. Yeah, try stopping me. This fucking city thinks it gets destroyed at the weekends after a few nights out. They ain't seen nothing yet. You know, it's too fucking bright out here, man. I want to time that out. There we go. Oh, look at him. He's just standing over there. Oh, look at him. He's just wandering around. Is that overlapping sectors I see? It's funny, a lot of sources said this game engine couldn't do that. I swear it could. Sure looks that way. I want to play some user maps for this when I'm done. I'd love to try making one, but this new inversion's going to take me as long. I don't think I'm going to have the time. I like to make my own for a long while yet. That's alright, the game will still be there when I'm done. I'll have to download the tools before they disappear. Now, this is the original DOS version, of course, it's what we do on this channel. Oh, no, it's them diamond doors, like from the fucking nightmares. Is this where they're from? I thought they were in Mario 64. They were in that nightmare I had, along with them ones from LBA. I don't know, mate. I ain't got a clue. That must have just been an amalgamation of all sorts of games I was playing at the time. Look at them in there. What a bunch of idiots. Fucking morons. Can't see me. Look at them slacking around. You're supposed to be working and you're hanging out in the fucking bar. Just wait till the Empire hears about this. You're not authorised in this area. Well, I am now. Oh dear. Oh, they're coming out here. The Imperial Commandos. I saw them, my first glimpse all them years ago. I thought there was women because of the thing on the head. I thought it was like the hair. And I hear the male voice and it's like, oh, well, wait a minute. Start the electric back on. None of them doors or anything would have worked. You know, I might use slow mode here. But it does make the turning a bit... You know, I'm doing this the fucking hard way. There we go. Let's do it the easy way. You got a machine, you might as well use it. I believe in machinery. I've got to lift some of these textures for new in version 2, actually. I think they'll work quite well. Get a nice look at them here. You might also notice the music is interactive. iMuse, the system is called. I'd quite like to have a go at doing something like it with the Apogee sound system. It's, I assume it's different loop points in the midis. You know, a bar's like a regular thing in the power station. Fucking knocked him over the counter. In the Star Wars universe, is that just normal, having a bar in a power station? I don't care, the widows aren't going to get paid anything for that, because I'm going to report it. You know, I'm still buddies with the guy who you report this shit to. I should really get a shifty on. My video lengths have been going up a bit lately, haven't they? Then again, nobody's complained about it. Problem is, people don't complain, they just stop watching. It's, I don't mind you complaining about shit, I will listen to it, you know. You got Urkus Perkus saying, you know, I should use, like, Fast Doom instead of Vanilla Doom, but... You know, I get it, it probably would work, but... That isn't the purpose. The purpose is to showcase the game as it came out of the box, no matter what it is. It's like this has a port called Dark XL, and I've never used it, and I hope it's good, because this game deserves a good port, and it took way too long for it to... Well, it's more of a... like a reverse engineering effort than port that to modern operating systems. But look, again, we go in the nooks and we get everything back instead of being penalised. It's good level design. You know, I'd hope it was good, but I wouldn't really want to use it for this, because it's not how the game was and how it looked. It's not the product you paid for. Check this out. Do you see DNA of this game in my Duke levels? That's all. Just wondering. But, yeah, it's kind of not the point, you know, if I'd be hesitant to use it, and I'd want to be very clear if I did, you know, the video would be titled Dark XL, not Dark Forces. Yeah, now all the doors are on, including the stupid diamond doors. I hate them. Oh, he's getting fucking fusty with us, prof. Yeah. Can actually bug this out and force the doors to stay open, I think. I think it's on this side you can do it. Let's have a look. So, I'll do it on the way back, because it's just going to take up time. Dodgy, sinister music. Only now does it occur to me that this could be grass. I always thought it was that dodgy smelling yellow rubber that you only got in the 90s. This almost looks like a cross. Oh, I'm not against it. That's cool. That's fine by me. No upright lamps for you. You study in the dark, you lo-fi Star Wars to have asthma study chills to, I don't know. Your advertiser defrauding activities. I'm gonna go the other way because I ain't gone the other way in years. Then again, I'm gonna go this way. Imagine these poor guys that look around and they just see this like big bloke in a leather jacket coming out. He didn't even get to finish telling us we're not authorised. That means that it wasn't a complete command and I've got no reason to obey it. Hold on a second. Yes! Yes! Yeah, I don't know, man. This game's way better than Doom. It's better made, you know. And you go, well, it's newer, and yeah, it is, because it didn't seem to rush itself. And this is the flaw in its business model, that now you're on the back foot, because everybody else can learn from the mistakes you just made and fix them, and you've got to play catch-up. And look at the mess that Quake was. I don't think they managed to catch up. This game's ahead of Quake in so many ways, you know. It's on a sector engine, yeah, of course it is. This thing will run on a 386. Good luck getting Quake to run on anything that was out when it released. It's a fucking lousy piece of shit, that engine. Need like a 200 megahertz processor at least before it'll even run halfway decent. And that's by my standards, and I will tolerate low frame rates. And if you think I'm just pulling things out of my ass, well, let's not forget I own more than one 386, and well, I did stream the game on them years ago. So maybe I'll just have to pull that out for one of the levels in this. Yeah. You know, punching things feels good in this game. Quite a nice sound effect. Sounds like he breaks his fingers every time he does it. I think it's just breaking the world slightly. Nice spirally textures, especially for the stars. Good attention to detail. Really, you know, it's, yeah, I think he's just busting the geometry, but I mean, Darth Vader tried to force choke Katarn one time and broke his fingers. So if you crouch, you're a lot harder to hit. I'll just have... I don't need them, I'm full on ammo. This game's keeping us stocked up nice. Because we're going the wrong way. The game's not penalising us. It's like, oh, okay, I'll guard it. I'll put some misters in the way, but I'm not going to rob you for doing it because you don't know where to go. And you look in the nooks, there's always something there.
Jan? Go ahead, Kyle. Looks like I found something that can help us out. Get back to the landing pad and I'll meet you there.
Yeah, you better bloody come back for us. Leave us out here. You'll never be safe. Well, it'll be safe from the Empire, but... Katarn. Criminal that he wasn't in the films. Hey, how's your door working? Maybe you should get that fixed. Well, not my problem. Let's see if we can bind this thing up. I know it's possible, I have done it. Oh, almost. Yeah, I think you have to walk out of the door as it goes, but I'm not going to sit here faffing with it. It doesn't softlock you or anything, so... I mean, just because I like this game doesn't mean I give it a free pass when it has a flaw. It doesn't have very many, but it has some. That live system might well be a little bit of a criticism. I'm not really sure why it has that. weird transitional era. Oof. Man, it really did dot these fellas around, didn't it? These fucking stormtroopers, man, they're like cockroaches, they just keep coming back. That won't be lost on somebody, I'm sure. I wouldn't know. I'm not going to have to bust the rest of these lights. You know, you might be as popular with the ladies as Katarn is if it's dark enough, but I doubt it. Oh, you know he's popular with the girlies, this guy. It wouldn't be where I live, though. They're not into, like, things like that. They like really weedy socialist guys, you know. You want to have no muscle mass and, you know, consume loads of soy and have a commie slogan on your t-shirt. You'll be a hit with the ladies in my city. Yeah, extra life. If you lose one, it sends you back to a sort of checkpoint. If you lose all, then it kicks you back out to the mission select screens. It's not a major penalty, but as Doom had a full-blown save game system, it's kind of odd that this didn't. But it also lends further credence to the idea this game was doing its own thing from the get-go. Maybe didn't take that many cues from Doom, and I think you'd still got this game, even if Doom had never come out. It might have looked a little different, but I think this game would have still come along and generally done it right. I always wonder if that opens. I don't know if it does. Never seen it happen. Yeah, I think we'll go another mission. I think we will. Anoat City, the subterranean hideout. Only now do I realise how much this font resembles a more legible version of my writing in some ways. That thing you found was a weapon of some sort. Too large for a human being to use. I've heard that said about me a few times, not to be blowing my own trumpet or anything, if you know what I mean. Most likely it's a prototype weapon for the Dark Trooper. I found the symbol MR. Hey, Mister. I told you they're Misters. On the barrel with the signature. It's the signature of an infamous weapons specialist named Muff Rebus. Why not Muff Marfin? A real character known for his paranoia and extreme loyalty to the Empire. Proper dodgy early 90s dude. Look at him. He looks like a contestant on fucking Scavengers or something. He may be our next lead to the Dark Trooper. Rebus has hidden himself somewhere deep within the sewage system under the city of Anoat. He has engineered an elaborate series of drain gate switches designed to thwart any intruders from discovering the route to his lab. Fast activate these switches, then your search for Rebus may begin. Beware, it's likely that Rebus has surrounded himself with guard droids. I'll punch them out. And the largely unexplored sewer maze may hold other dangers as well. Yeah, well, the thing about sewers, did you know I'm qualified to work in sewers, Jan? Are you really? Well, I don't know about that, but I know how to snake your drains, if you know what I mean, lad. Remember, we need both of you back alive. Well, I can't make any guarantees about this Rebus bloke, but I'll have the decontamination shower warmed up and ready. Oh, really? You're going to get in it with me, are you? Don't drop the soap, Jen. If you know what I'm saying. Mission objectives. Find the Imperial Weapons Engineer, Moff Rebus. Oh, I think a muff I won't mind running into around here. Yes, we actually got a proper look at the mouldy crow here, because Jen just keeps it waiting for us, I guess. So she's in there right now. Probably taking a, stripping off, getting ready to get in that shower. You can see it handles polygons a bit like the PlayStation 1. Could be any number of reasons. You get into polygon rendering and you're getting a bit beyond my area of knowledge. Just a little. Not comfortable with polygons. Could rig build to render them if you had a system to draw them. Getting it to work with the engine sorting system might be, don't want to go down here yet, but I'm going to lull this idiot down here. Yeah, I think getting it into to work with the sorting, like depth sorting, might be why you'd come unstuck. Well, they're not playing nice today. Get down here, you coward! Oh, there he is. I'll come in here later. Probably. Yeah, I will. Power cells, well, they're not useful to us yet, but let's see no faffing about. Let's get rid of the fucking machinations of the Empire and go and make some progress. I know there's one of the paths in here you don't even have to go down. I think it's path 4, so we'll exhaust that one fast. There is a level in Blood's alpha version that is now on a carbon copy of this thing. Thing is, Blood's design documents mention this game by name, so it is confirmed that this game did influence that one, and I know for sure it influenced Duke 3D, there's no denying it. 15 energy units. I don't think there's anything major we need down here. If we keep going, it'll dump us down the pit and we have to loop back, but as it is, we can just turn around, because there's... Oh, hey there! You wanna fucking... You cowardly little shit. Yes! Teach you to mess about with Katarn, won't it? Punch you to death, sucker. It really is not to be messed with, this guy. If this thing opens, I don't know how to do it, because I feel like it should do something. But maybe it doesn't. Thermal detonators. You see, the game has verticality, so we've got a lob weapon to deal with that. Which probably won't really use much in this mission, if at all. Obviously they're a bit like grenades. You know, Kyle Katarn once threw a thermal detonator. I like how the health in this gives you 20 instead of 1 as well. Once threw a thermal detonator, did Kyle Katarn. He killed about 100 stormtroopers. Then the thermal detonator went off. Look at this little sweet fucker. Yeah, they're pretty fucking annoying. Get back here. I'm not done with you yet. Oh, they pissed me off. Ah, why don't you do something? Shut up! Man, they really did go nuts with the robots in here, didn't they? But this is how the level works, basically. What we're seeing here is like the workings of the whole level. In that we have to raise the water incrementally until you get to that passage where that's flashing. It's drawing your attention there, look at that. That sure don't tell. It's not bringing it up in writing on the screen, it's showing me quite blatantly. That's suspect, you know. Well, what happens if I press this? Well, opens the gate, and it starts filling up the sewers, but not enough. Not enough. That's not going to do. No problem. And if we're going to nuck here, it gives us back what we used up, so we're not suffering. A nice design, isn't it? Any shields left up there? You know what, I'm not even concerned. Where does this one dump us? Oh, this is the big one, isn't it? Well, now's a good time to get the auto map out. There's a couple of things we could do in here. Here we go. Yes, this is optional, this route. But I want me thermal detonators. I want them, because they're good. Only good things come out of having thermal detonators. So this level's a bit flat. You can pretty much just wander past those guys because it's dark. It's only them fuckers in the water you got to worry about. If I lived in this universe, I'd probably keep one of them as a pet. Can't remember what they're called. Again, I'm not up on the Star Wars knowledge. Someone will be getting really annoyed by my lack of knowledge on it. And I don't care. Oh, you know what? You're starting to annoy me, buddy. Yeah, and if you wonder why I'm standing back, the explosion that comes out of them actually will damage you. You know what? I think we should use one of these. They handle remarkably like Duke Nukem's pipe bombs. How long you hold the fire button down actually affects how far he chucks them. So they're a lob weapon. But they have some other things they can do, and they're related to, you might notice the little dashes above the ammo counter, and they're somewhat related. We'll go at path 3 next, I think. Should. You hear them growling at you. Horrid things. Yeah, why don't you do something? Yes, I can see you there, you jerk. Come on. Oh, you took a bite out of me, but ain't enough, pal. Fucking sweebs. Remerts, I think those are called. I'm calling it a sweep. the carcasses of creatures foolish enough. But yeah, video lengths I did mention, and maybe next year I might do longer videos farther apart, just because of time. Maybe how we do it. So if you have any thoughts on that, let me know. Oh, look where we are. Well, what do you know? It was pretty obvious this is what it would do, just from the way that other room looked, that we could see into this one. And there we go. We've blocked a path now, but no big deal. You know, I think we might have invalidated a secret by doing it in this order, if you're into those. I don't care too much. You can actually sneak right through here. As it is, I just can't resist blowing the fucker up. As soon as we start firing, everything's going to start working up on us, and that's not ideal. Those sewer monsters can get in here, you know. It's not impossible. Nice use of masks, though. I mean, you can't do slurps in this engine, or if it can, it's disabled. Like they didn't use them. Turn that on so you can see. I'm not even touching the keyboard at the moment, and this is... I mean, it's not a hard thing to do, but this effect harms you. None of the conveyors in the other games seem to do that. I want in there. They obviously just want to get clobbered, don't they? I mean... Yeah, 14 levels this game has. Is it 15? I think it's 14. I'm sure I've heard something like that in the courtroom before, but... Well, anyways... Yes... Fucking Luke Skywalker needs a lightsaber to try and knock one of them out. The Katarn just does it with his fucking hands. What a fool. Well, anyways, I think we have, like, a last task to do here before we leave. Let's put this on 2, ready. I don't know, it's very, very Duke 3D, isn't it? And yet it's older than Duke 3D. This game came fast. I don't mind going and getting that shield, but I don't think I need it. What am I hearing here? I don't want them remotes. Oh, these fucking probe droids as well, look at them. Jerks. But there is a thing with the explosions, and we'll find that out later on. What are you doing to my ship? Jen's in there, you know. I won't have you messing with her. That's not going to happen. And I'll have your power cells. Yeah, which machine should we use next? And I might use the U540 just because we used it for about a third of Doom. And so it seems like it would be a fair comparison. You know, to use it for this game as well. We're going to be on the same system at least once. You know, if things break, that Pentium 66 is going to come out, don't you? And there we are, it's that gate we fast opened. It really does just make a whole lot more sense. Star Wars did quite well in the 90s, really, as far as licensed games went, when you think about it, because they had them SNES games as well, which I wouldn't say were brilliant. They're certainly not as good as it. Oh dear. Certainly not as good as this, but I mean, they're not bad compared to a lot of movie license games. A little bit excessively difficult at times. But I wouldn't say they were awful or anything, you know, certainly worth a play if you happen to have them. Just don't be surprised when it kicks your ass. So I say, they are quite difficult games. Yeah, I can hear you in there, suckers. I'm not messing about in there now. That's weird. The sewers ate me fucking bombs. Speaking of which, look at him, he wants a water bomb fight. Well, I don't have any with water in, but I got those if you want them. Dear me, he thinks he's a bit of a fucking tough guy, doesn't he? Just fucking shoot him. His name's Gran, by the way. Hello, Gran, how are you? How'd you feel today? I just came by to see if I could be of help in any way. Only like one person in the whole world will have recognised that. Oh, there's secrets in the waterfalls, isn't there? Standard game logic. Standard game logic. I meant to get the one on the fast level, and I can't actually remember if I went back for it, you know. Jumping is affected by speed, so... yeah, you know... Ow! Ow! They bypass your shields, don't they? Yeah, advanced damage system, really, for an old 90s FPS. So I don't think he's dead. He is now. Make that in one jump. I think there's more of them. Ow! Sod off, droid! I'm dealing with Gran. Oh, fuck you. You want a fucking lob war? You got it, pal. I'm a little out of practice at this, I think you can tell. Oh, fucking yes. Hello, Gren, how are you indeed? Oh, stupid robots. What moron would send robots to deal with Katarn? It's never gonna work. Oh, look at this. He's got them new Ring doorbells. It's, yeah. Yeah, imagine you look through it and you just see Katarn glowering at you. It's like he's peering right at you. I think I would just back down as well. Alright, fine, you know. I'm not arguing. Not a good idea to argue. Where is that weed? I can hear it. Fuckers. Oh. Stop knackering me, the fucking interrogation droids, man. Hate them. They're one of my most hated enemies in this whole game. Alternate fire mode, that. Unfortunately, it wasn't in the spot I remembered. You know this bit's just to prove that they could overlap geometry, don't you? And that's the whole point of it, is just to show, hey look, there's this cool thing we can do. There he is. bastard. Loyalty to the Empire. They killed my parents, you jerk.
Yeah, I found them off Revis. I'm ready to get out of this mess. You're the boss, Kyle.
Damn right I am. And that's mission complete. Well, I think this is where we leave it for today. Oh, I gotta have a quick look down here though, because I can't remember what, if anything, is down here. Look at those little bastards. There's dirt work in the water, do they? I didn't know that. Wow. Who would have thought? Ow. Oh, this was a bad idea. No. We're gonna get killed. Run away. Oh, that one. Oh no, we're persistent the next mission, because I'm gonna play that on a different computer. So it's fine. Well then. I'm Xeff. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.